Oh, look at that. Hello, we're back with a repeat offender from ReW WhO, but we haven't seen him in a while, and I do believe since the last time you've come, you've added quite a few additions to your look, and I have to say, I do think I met you at the Rodeo bar. Isn't that the first place that I ever met you?
Ooh, feel the rush! Bobby Steele's back, man. The Rodeo? No, I don't think so. I hang out with the rodeo, man. With Lone Star beer and burlesque women.
There's burlesque women at the Rodeo bar?
There's, I would say there's burly women there, but I'm talking about burlesque.
I know that it's very, like, rockabilly over there.
Rockabilly every Saturday night at the Rodeo World Day. I'm getting confused now.
I know!
Let's talk about hill country. But the rodeo bar, you mentioned before about Roy Rogers. If you look at my...
Yes, Roy Rogers is an angel in the room today. Roy Rogers passed away on July 6th.
He made a badass roast beef sandwich, too.
He was one of my
He
childhood...
stuffed his horse, look at that. Yes, it's another animal stuffer.
He was my childhood hero, and if you go to Plenty of Fish, Bobby Steele, you will see me with Roy Rogers Jr. and Dustin, the grandson, together.
Is that right?
That's correct.
So what'd you do with them?
Well, I went to the auction. I saw a trigger being auctioned off. It was very sad. And Bullet the Wonder Dog.
Trigger was being auctioned off?
Right.
Like, what do you mean?
You heard it. Sotheby's, the estate of Roy Rogers was auctioned off in New York City.
Was it stuff?
I was stuffed, I'll tell you, they had hors d'oeuvres there.
Yeah, he was stuffed. And I got good pictures, you know, these were my childhood legends. And how I survived today is all back to my childhood. I may say... One second about hello to the Bobby Steele fan club out there. Always a pleasure. Keep those cards, letters, and emails coming.
All right, now back to you. Like, did you bring poetry here? Because for a very, very burly, tough-looking guy, you have a very, very sensitive heart. Isn't that
I do.
right?
And speaking of sensitive, we had a friend in Coney Island, Jelly Boy Clown, who was the fire in Woodside. He's not too good shape. If anybody go to his email site, wish him well. He's one of a very good clowns.
What's his name? Jelly what?
Jelly Boy Clown at the Coney Island Freak Show.
Jelly Boy Clown. So
Right.
if you just Google Jelly Boy
Jelly
Clown,
Boy
you
Clown.
can find him?
Yeah, you can find him with this Squidling Brothers Circus, a sideshow.
Okay, and are you going to read something? Do you
Yeah, I
have-
am. You ever on those days when the Wheaties don't go down right?
Yeah, we're having that with the
I am going to
internet.
read about Charles Bukowski. I'm going to read you a poem. I'm going to take my glasses off here. This is all for the people who got thrown out or evicted from the Lower East Side one time in their life. And I think there's plenty of them. Okay, here we go. It's called The Tragedy of the Leaves by Charles Bukowski. I awakened in dryness and the ferns were dead. The potted plants yellow as corn. My woman was gone. And the empty bottles like bled corpses surrounded me with their usefulness. But the sun was still good though, and my landlady's note cracked in fine and undemanding yellowness. What was needed now was a good comedian. Ancient style, a jester with jokes upon absurd pain. Pain is absurd because it exists, nothing more. I shaved carefully with an old razor, the man who had once been young and said to have genius. But that's the tragedy of the leaves, the dead ferns, the dead plants, and I walked into a dark hall where the landlady stood, execrating and final, sending me to hell, waving her fat, sweaty arms and screaming for rent, because the world has failed us both.
The
That's
director's
one good
asking
reading.
for you to lift your
One
hat.
good reading.
Can
I'll
we?
take my hat.
Yeah, can we?
Or we can take my hat
Is
off.
that better? Is that better?
You can see the gorgeous blonde hair by Fredericks and Joseph, who does my hair in Hollywood, as you may know.
Is it on Rodeo Drive?
On Rodeo Drive, on 3rd
That'd
Avenue.
be Rodeo Drive.
Rodeo Drive.
And yeah, who does your your hair? Is it the same person that, I heard Paris Hilton flies to Vegas to get her blonde hair done.
I can't, I have my hair person travel with me at times, I really can't divulge that.
How often do you do your roots?
I'm always in my roots, that's what makes it how I survive. I do my hair, I would say every 3.5 weeks.
Really?
Really.
So do you get roots ever?
What?
Do you get roots? Like, did you?
Yeah, I get roots.
You do?
I got hair, I got roots.
That's pretty cool.
Well, I can say for some people.
Yeah.
Well, when I do lose my hair, I have a plan.
What's your plan?
I'm going to tattoo my head.
Oh, that's a, why does that?
I'm going to tattoo my head.
Why does
Because
that?
I got the balls.
Why does that not surprise me?
The only thing that's stopping me is I have hair. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it'll be done.
So are you tattooed everywhere?
Well, not everywhere. I've got a lot of room, believe me.
Yeah, let's hear a skeleton from.
I will tell you a skeleton, and
Okay.
I'm glad you asked that question.
Is it
This
gonna be how
goes
they got
back.
the tattoo on the pee-pee?
Pardon me?
Is it gonna be how they got the tattoo on your pee-pee? Is it?
We don't know each other that well. No, I don't.
This is Jonesy.
Touche.
I'm going to tell you a skeleton that goes back to my childhood days at grammar school, PS 143, Miss Ames. I was in the 4th grade. Now,
Did you have a crush on her?
what?
Crush on her?
It was a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, I could tell, because if you would remember her name, something is pretty heavy.
I got hit on the head with books and rulers and pointers and
In
punishment
PS,
homework
in
and
PS 142?
143.
143.
Corona, Queens. And what Ms. Ames used to do, which we call capital punishment today, if you taught her something in class and she just didn't like it, she only did this with the boys, she would make I was about 8, 9 years old then, she'd make me sit under her desk, this is a true story, under her desk, and I only had one way to look, which would help shape me to the man I am today. But, you know,
So, and in those days, women did
I
not.
studied hard.
She didn't wear pants, I take it.
No, they didn't wear pants in those days, the school teachers.
Right.
Right? She was about 27, 28 years old.
Do you think she had a crush on you?
She could have been. She could have been. She wanted to probably deeply abuse me and then love me.
Yeah. All right, would you like some fried chicken? It's National Fried Chicken Day. Please.
I'll take it with me to go later.
We have doggy bags now on ReW WhO. All right, we'll be right back, and then you can talk like a little bit more if you want.
I
Is there
will,
more
about
you wanna
Charles
say?
Bukowski. Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.